Welcome back to converting this transit, which seems like it's been going on forever, because it has. It's been nearly a year. That's rapidly coming up, so yeah, but we are slowly getting there. Last episode we installed the electrics, well, part of the electrics. We've done all the hard work, or the hardest bits, wired up everything with all the big cables. This episode we are going to be connecting up all the 12-volt appliances to the fuse board, bringing cables through into there, and hopefully also connecting up the 230-volt system. So yeah, if you watched last episode, you know electrics isn't my forte, and electrics has been made easier through Roma. They are such incredible people. They've been dealing with my stupidity quite a lot, and have also provided me with a very simple to follow electrical diagram, which has been an absolute godsend. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. We're going to do the 12-volt appliances first, connecting up to, we can see that, the 12-volt fuse boards, and then we're going to be doing the 230, but also properly installing the fridge. We've got a fridge now. It's not fixed yet because I still need access under there before I put the fridge there, and make it more difficult for myself. So we're trying to make it as easy as possible for ourselves. So yeah, let's get straight into it, shall we? This is very mundane and tedious, but we have one switchboard, fuse board wired up. Now we're going to start on the second one, which we don't actually have that many things to do. On that one we've got 4 items to connect up, which is one USB, the fan, the diesel heater, and the fridge. So this shouldn't take as long as this one has been taken. So it's not, yeah, okay, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It is boring. It's very boring doing this bit, and it's also very awkward because of the positions and bending down and things like that. So yeah, it's challenging, mentally challenging, probably more than anything. But I'm going to stop rambling now, and we're going to get to it and do some more. Let's go. 23 hours later. Right. All of the main connections to the fuse board are wired up. So now what we need to do is do the diesel heater, but we do need to drill out a couple of holes so we can thread it through, get it round the back, and feed it into the 12-volt fuse board. But this cable they provided is insanely long, and I've literally just got to go from there to there. So yeah, we are going to do that now, and then do a couple of little bits. Not going to do the fridge just yet because I've ordered some ratchet straps to secure it in place before I wire that up. So that will probably be a little bit later on. So I'm going to do that, do a couple of little bits, and then move on to the 230 volt, which is, we'll see. So we're starting our day with a lovely shower. This should pass over in an hour or two, but what I'd done last night before I wrapped up was little bits that, a little bit boring. Connected up the TV port to 1.5mm coming in. I have just ran some of the 230 system. I drilled in another USB port and just a little bits like that. I do have a couple of deliveries coming today. I'm having a reading light, bedroom light being delivered today, and also some ratchet straps so we can get the sink in. Not the sink, oh god, I'm tired, I need coffee. The fridge in, the sink is already in, and secure that down, and we can connect that up. That is the last appliance of the 12 volt system we need to connect. But for now, we are going to be focusing on the 230 side of things with our lovely Victron Multiplus. So what we need to do, we've changed out the RCBOs to ones that meet regs for camper vans. So what we're going to do is, we've got the socket in, we're going to bring this cable goes to the socket. That needs to go in there, so does the hookup, so does the Multiplus. So that is what we're going to be focusing on, and then we're going to start running some earth cables and then go from there, I think. Just wish this rain would go already. But yeah, let's start today with some 230 electrics. It's quite exciting. Hopefully by the end of this episode it will literally be a case of getting the battery and connecting. Oh, we are getting a Servo GX and a touchscreen as well, so we need to put that in as well. But by the end of this episode, we should be at a point where we literally just need to connect up the battery and boom, electrics is done. So yeah, let's get straight to it this morning. So a little update, check-in, whatever you want to call it. Consumer unit is now all wired up, following my schematical drawing, I think. I think it's wired up correctly. We'll find out one way or another. So now what we need to do is run the earth cables. We need to run an earth cable from the Lynx distributor, which I think is going to be a little bit tricky. I should have run that before I put this board in, and then run a earth from the Multiplus to the earth bus bar in the consumer unit, and then it goes from the earth bus bar to the chassis of the van. So then that'll be the earth completed, I believe. Yeah, it's coming along nicely. And then after that, I think I need to just run a couple of cables from the starter battery on the van to various places on the van itself. So we're going to have a little read up on the drawing and then see where we can go from there. But yeah, coming along very nicely, I think. Finally, the delivery came. We've got the ratchet straps and the reading light. So we're going to install the reading light and then get the fridge in. And the fridge, I believe, is the last thing to install on the 12-volt system. So let's get it. Okay, so it's gotten dark now. Not sure if I'll continue this episode or I might just leave it here. We will see, but if you can see, try and get up there. We have a reading light installed, which is amazing. And the fridge is also installed, which means, I believe, all the 12 volt is connected up to the fuse board. The 240 is done. All I need to do now is, not the 240, the 230. All I need to do now that is get some more earth cables and connect up the earths to the chassis. And then, a couple of little bits. And then, all we need to do now is get the battery, the Serbo GX and the GX touchscreen thingamajiggy. And that is the electrics completed, which is absolutely exciting. Yeah, and then we're on to decorating and finalising it. Never thought I'd be saying that. Then again, we have been on it for a year, which is scary. But we are continuing on with this episode. I've decided it's another day and it is very cold. But we are starting the trims and things today. Trims and things. We have a load of timber. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start doing a little bit of the finishing touches. We're going to be framing around the windows. We're going to be prepping everything ready for painting, just to basically hide my dodgy cuts. Not much has happened. All I've really done is prepared all the earthing for all the components that need earthing. So I just need to connect them to the chassis of the van. But we'll do that for another day. And then, yeah, I think all we need to do now regarding the electrics is get the battery, get the GX, and get the Serbo, connect all that up, connect it up to the starter battery, and we are good to go with the electrics. So today, we're going to be focusing on trims and things. So, yeah, let's do it. I'm going to start off with these back doors. And then what I was thinking of doing is with the frames, what I'm going to be doing is basically like the same colour scheme. So white walls, and then all the frames are going to be the same colour as the ceiling, so dark walnut. So hopefully we'll get that nice popping contrast. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Let's do the frames to start with, and then see what happens. Right, the frames are made up. Just going to wait for the wood glue to dry, and then we're going to start painting them and then hopefully get them in. So I'm not doing a mitre joint all the way around because, pause that, even though you won't be able to hear it, because I'm only bringing it up to the lines here because I'm going to put in little window sills. So that is why. So we're going to wait for them to dry and then burn them, paint them. I think what I'm going to do next is maybe tackle that trim up there and see how we get on with that. Yeah, let's do that. So yeah, I've just finished putting the first trim up. Doesn't look too bad. I've used wood glue and pin nails to get that up. So yeah, just gonna let the wood glue dry and then hopefully that will be good. So what I'm now gonna do is probably focus on the window frames. The glue should be dry, so we're gonna burn it, paint it, and then hopefully get them put in today as well. And then start working on other things. It's a bit annoying because I haven't really got much daylight left, so it is what it is. It's winter for you, but still making progress. Okay, it's the next day. It was really cold yesterday. I didn't actually get as much done as I would have liked. I spent best part of an hour trying to refeed a cable into a different position and it got very infuriating, should we say. But yeah, it's not as cold today, thankfully. We have got the window frames on around these windows, which I actually think look pretty good. Done this side as well. And then what else we done? We done like the trims around that just to basically hide our dodgy cuts. I think I'm going to run out of material. I think I'm massively underestimated how much I need, so I'm going to order some more. But what we're going to do is we've only got long enough piece of window board for one of them. I do need to grab some more. And then we're just going to do a little bit tidying up, like there's a little bit of cladding I need to do up there and sort some bits out there. Basically just start doing all the trims and things and get it all prepped and ready for painting, which I'm hoping to do within the next couple of weeks or so. And then, yeah, we're not actually majorly far away. It's scary, but also at the same time, it's coming up to a year since I very first started this project. So we're getting there. We are getting there, slowly but surely. And then also what I'm going to do with this bit is I'm going to put like ply over the top and basically like have like doors as such, like so you can lift it up, get in there, pull out the drawer, pull out the table. You get the gist. We are going to be doing that as well. So what I'm thinking of doing first is just doing a little bits of cladding and then do that windowsill and then see where we're at after there. So yeah, let's start the day. Measure once, cut 100 times. Let's see if it fits. Okay. Nice. Nice. The only thing I did not mess up with, but didn't take into account is I bought these frames down. I didn't take into account the thickness of the shelf, so it actually goes down past. I don't know if you can see that, but it's minor. It doesn't. It's not the end of the world, or is it? Actually, I think I would glue it though. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it. Look at that. We have a window board in. It looks great. I think it's one of the things most recent times I'm most happy with. Simple things. But right, so I've cladded that as well. Put some wood glue behind that to help that set. And then we're going to put a trim up here to hide our dodgy cats. That one there as well. And then start working on that bit, trim the edges on there. Yeah, I don't have enough material, so I'm gonna have to order up some more and probably continue next week, I should imagine, but we'll do what we can do. Yeah, right, we're gonna trim that up and then see where else we can do. Hopefully by the end of next week we'll have it all prepped, and then I'm gonna make a start on sanding down all the filled holes, and then once all the holes are sanded down, we are going to start painting this beast. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. I think I'm going to be sad and happy when it's done. I'm going to be sad because I've just been absolutely loving this process, and I've been doing this for nearly a year now, and I've done all of this with no experience whatsoever, apart from the plumbing side of things. So yeah, I'm going to be sad because I'm just loving this whole thing, and it's going to be over, but I'm going to be ultimately happy as well because it'll be done and I'm one step closer to going to Europe. But we still have a little bit of work to do. We still need to work in the cabin area, finish off the electrics, and also, anyone watching this, I ballsed up, right? So this door I've left. Now that all the units and that are in, it's going to make it 10 times trickier. I know I can't clad it because I won't be able to open the door. So I'm thinking a nice, bright stretch carpet to maybe complement the white and the walnut cladding. That's what I'm thinking. But if you've got any ideas, please let me know down in the comments, because yeah, I'm a little bit stuck as to what to do with it. If you've got any ideas, drop them down below, and I look forward to reading them. Alright, it's been a week since the last clip. I've ordered some more material. Haven't really been recording much. I just trying to get on with it. I'm kind of like lacking a little bit of motivation. But we're starting the day off really well. It's raining when I'm supposed to be doing woodwork, so that isn't good. But we do have another window board now, so we're going to be installing the other window board, and then hopefully we're going to be doing some more trims and things, as I've been calling it. Got some more material for that as well, so hopefully we can get a lot of the trims all wrapped up, and maybe potentially start sanding down in preparation for painting. So right, okay, we've cut it out. I've had to cut a little bit more out here because we've got the rear light as well, so hopefully this will go. I'm not too bothered about the cut being like proper like tight to it, but that looks pretty okay, I think. Yeah, right. Screw this puppy down. Lovely. I did cut a little bit extra out the back because I want to keep it a good few centimeters off the window, so there's no problems and shit like that. So, but look at that. Another window board added. We just need to sand it down, fill obviously them screw holes, give it a good coat of paint. But yeah, these are prepped up. Now we're gonna crack on with the trim around that board, I think. And yeah, I'm a little bit lost, to be honest with you. Not lost, I know what I'm doing, but I just losing motivation is quite a mundane thing to do, but it is what it is. Let's crack on with it. gone dark. Just been working away at the trims, and I think we're at a stage now where we can sand down and start painting, which is, I think, exciting. But yeah, I've done all the trims up there and around. I've actually done a little bit there. I actually quite like it. So yeah, I think most of it's all trimmed off, apart from one bit I need to order more material and soak it so I can get it around the edges. But other than that, we're more or less there, I think. So yeah, I'm going to end this episode. It felt like it's gone on for eternity. Apologies I haven't filmed everything. It's probably quite boring to watch just doing little bits like this, so it should be easier just to update you every now and then. And I haven't really felt like filming for a bit, which is unusual, but yeah. Anyway, next episode we should either start painting or finishing the electrics. So yeah, I will see you next episode. Peace out.